How's it going? So today actually going to on video number two, and we're going to talk about week number two, otherwise known as phase two of the program. So I'm going to get to the point, and let's get going. So I'm going to quickly summarize this past week, which was week one, and going to talk about some of the toxic elimination and renewal activities, which I hope you did. Not all of them, but tried some of these renewal activities and toxic elimination activities to see what is best for you, so you know what to do moving forward and you know what's beneficial for you beyond just the 3 weeks. So hopefully your sleep has improved. And the one thing I want to talk about, especially, is the renewal activities such as the toxic elimination bath. That includes using minerals and Epsom salt to draw out toxins, and it helps to soothe muscles and promote circulation and relaxes you, helping you to improve your sleep. Or if you did the foot bath, which helps soothe your muscles and relaxes you and helps with stress reduction. And look, there's two dominating ingredients people don't want to give up. And these are some of the things that I noticed during week one. It's sugar and gluten. Basically, it creates imbalanced blood sugar, which basically leads to pre-diabetes and diabetes, and consistently raised blood sugar levels, which causes hardening of the arteries, otherwise known as atherosclerosis. And if you don't develop the right behavior and try to remove these foods during the program, then your chronic health problems will continue to persist and to stay with you. This program is all about removing items but substituting them with healthier options. But if you don't take the time to try those healthier options, then progress in your health status will never change. And I can't make that change for you. The purpose of this program is to really learn what foods you don't react well to. And to do this, you must either try the recipes or make your own following the recipe guidelines. And if you don't do this, then you'll never learn what it takes to improve your health in the long term. So, gluten free products people eat a lot of when going gluten free are gluten free flours like tapioca starch, potato starch, and rice flour. So, these powdered starches are among the few foods that actually increase your blood sugar higher than even whole wheat. It means that these foods trigger weight gain in the abdomen, increase your blood sugar, also leads to insulin resistance, diabetes, and cataracts and arthritis. They are not healthy replacements for wheat. The liver and the muscle cells can't store any more glucose, so now insulin stores it into your fat cells, which leads to gaining weight. So that's why I say, you know, being gluten free is not necessarily healthy, because a lot of people will start consuming whatever products are out there that are labeled as gluten free, and it is not healthy for you. So that's why I want to make sure that you're not cheating yourself out of this program and making sure that you really are staying gluten free and not consuming a lot of these packaged foods that are labeled as gluten free, because they're really high in the glycemic index, and high of in the glycemic index when it's more than 70, it's considered high. So you want to make sure, and I want to stress the point that you really do avoid the gluten, especially for this 3 weeks, because I really want you to see how you're feeling when you remove gluten, because some people have a sensitivity to the gluten, meaning they have inflammation, and really it means that it manifests unwanted chronic symptoms within them. And so I really want you to give that up so that you could see for yourself whether it's a problem for you, because later you're going to bring it back. And I'll show you how to do that in the third week. And we're not in the third week, we're not in the third video. You're watching the second video, and I'm going to continue to move on with the content regarding what you to expect for the second week. So in the following phase one guidelines, you've developed a routine making transitioning easier into phase two. So if you follow through with phase one, which is week one, then you've gotten past the food withdrawals, and you should not feel weak and tired like you did with phase one. People who follow the protocol, they really tell me that their energy really starts to increase and their withdrawal symptoms start to subside or to decrease. And what's important for you while you're going through phase two is to make sure that you're paying attention to how your body is responding to foods. When you complete phase two, you want to be really careful not to just jump into the old diet because in phase three, you'll be adding foods back in a certain way, which I'll explain later in video number three. So during phase two, I want you to continue taking extra good care of yourself. If you can get a massage, get a massage. And if you can't, continue to do the toxic elimination bath or the foot bath, which basically helps to improve circulation, helps to remove toxins, and relaxes you, and therefore improving your sleep. And obviously, keep drinking water and staying hydrated. Continue to move around, be active, and like I said, pick an activity that you actually like doing because that is considered the best exercise for you, is the one that you'll do. And taking downtime during the day is very important. So in phase one, I talked to you about drinking lemon water first thing in the morning. So in phase two, which you're going to be in soon, or week two, we're going to take it a step further than just drinking lemon water. There's something in the guidebook called the lemon and olive oil cocktail that is in document number 02. That's where you'll find how to make the lemon and olive oil cocktail. It's a combination of fresh squeezed lemon from half a lemon and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. You mix that together in a cup. You take that the first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, and you don't eat anything for up to 30 minutes. You can drink some water if you like. What happens is the olive oil and the lemon really enhance what you're doing with the lemon water and helping to kickstart your liver, breaking down bile, but it also gives your metabolism a boost. So, why you're probably asking, why are you going to be removing animal proteins and oils during week two? It's because fat takes the longest to digest among all the macronutrients, and the macronutrients are carbs, proteins, and fats. Therefore, because it takes the longest to digest, it basically is the most stressful function that your body has to deal with. So we want to remove this stressor from your body so that your body can focus its extra energy on renewal, recovery, which entails enhancing the detoxification organs of your liver, your kidneys, and your lymphatic system. Also, too, another thing that you're going to do during week two or phase two is grain reduction. So you're going to limit grain reduction anywhere between 1.5 to 2 cups per day. And good substitutes for grains are starchy cauliflower rice or veggies such as yams, carrots, beets, peas, parsnips, squash, legumes like beans, lentils, jicama are very filling because they're they're filled with fiber and they're a complex carbohydrate, which basically balances your blood sugar levels and keeps you satiated or keeps you full. And I mentioned cauliflower rice. Those people that don't have a food processor to make cauliflower rice, you could actually just buy it. Usually, they have it at Trader Joe's. But if you have a food processor, you just cut up your cauliflower, throw the cauliflower into the food processor, and just process it until it becomes a rice consistency. But if but a lot of people don't have time to do that. So for efficiency reasons, if you really want cauliflower rice, go to Trader Joe's because they already have pre-packed cauliflower rice. And I'm pretty sure other health food stores do have that too. I'm just familiar that Trader Joe's does have that. So you're probably asking, why a castor oil pack? So the directions on how to do a castor oil pack are in document number 06. So it's a toxic reduction tip. It helps to stimulate and detox the liver and the gallbladder. So all the blood leaving the stomach and intestines passes through the liver. The liver processes this blood and breaks down, balances, and creates the nutrients, and also metabolizes drugs into forms that are easier to use for the rest of your body or that are non toxic. So, first, what you do is you put on an old t-shirt so that you get the oil, so you don't get oil on your nice clothing. Then rub castor oil on your abdomen and be sure to cover the area where your liver is. And you're going to lie down on your back and place a hot water bottle or heating pad on your abdomen on top of your shirt for 1 hour daily. So this information, this detailed information, like I said, is in document 06. So that's something that you should be doing during phase two. Highly recommended. Look, some people that go through the program, some of them don't do it. They're just not getting the maximum benefits of their detoxing and getting toxins out of their body, and they're not gonna get the maximum benefits out of the program. So I really do highly recommend that you do some of these activities. And like I said, the more you do, the more benefits that you will receive. And the more you get to know your body and know what works best for you to achieve optimal wellness. So, a typical day in phase two. So, upon rising, obviously, you're going to take a few minutes to stretch and practice deep breathing to replenish yourself. Get anywhere between 2 to 5 minutes, or if you want to go longer, even better. And you're going to hydrate with purified water with the juice of half a lemon. And when you drink it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, is going to help trigger bowel breakdown in your liver. And remember, you're going to drink the lemon and olive oil cocktail. It's 1 tablespoon of oil mixed with half a squeezed lemon. It's going to help kickstart the liver, breaking down bile, but it also gives your metabolism a boost. And also, too, you get a dry brush or hot towel scrub. Those details are in the guidebook, like we discussed last week. So, and it helps stimulate the lymphatic system, therefore keeping your blood and other vital tissues really detoxified. And you're gonna exercise in whatever way feels appropriate to you. And like I said before, you're gonna take a probiotic and vitamin C or ester C. And like I said, vitamin C really helps boost your immune system. It helps flush out toxins in your body and cleanse your liver and improves digestion. Also cleanses the kidneys and colon and alkalizes the body. And you will refer to document 06 in the toxic reduction tips document to learn more about that. And if you feel you have a sensitive stomach, then ester C is a preferred choice over regular vitamin C. If no stomach issues, then vitamin C is fine. And I have my product recommendations in document 07 if you want to look at the type of products or the type of brands of probiotics and vitamin C to get. It's totally up to you. You could use your own judgment on what products to get. It's just products that I've tested out for myself. So that's some of the things that you're going to do on a typical day for upon rising. And then now, breakfast. You're going to have either, this is optional, you're going to have green tea, or you could continue to drink water. And if you do have green tea, limit it to 2 cups per day if it's caffeinated. And another substitute that one of my clients turned me on to is a lot of people are used to drinking coffee, and in the cleanse program, you are highly recommended not to consume coffee because it is a stimulant. And good substitutes for coffee is something called Tecino or World Botanicals Dark Roast Coffee Substitute. However, that information, you could find that information in document 07, which is the product list. So you could see all that information for a coffee substitute. So it's Ticino, and World Botanicals are two good substitutes that clients in the past have recommended to me, and they definitely rave of its taste, and it's actually very good quality ingredients in there. And obviously for breakfast, you're gonna have the breakfast option of your choice. And in the mid morning, you're gonna hydrate with purified water with the juice of half a lemon. And the vitamin C in the lemon really helps boost your immune system, and it helps flush your toxins in your body, cleanse your liver, and improves digestion. And obviously, you're going to take a standing break or take a little walk, whether it's 5 or 10 minutes. That's good enough because you want to just continue to move and stimulate your lymphatic system. Because when you're moving, your lymphatic system is allowed to flow through and to eliminate and filter out unnecessary pathogens and viruses, so that eventually the lymph fluid will go back into your circulatory system and it'll be clean. And also, too, if you are hungry, a smoothie or a snack of your choice is recommended during the mid morning. And then during lunch, obviously, you're going to choose a lunch option of your choice. And the optional drinks are obviously water, or water with lemon, or detox tea, or one of your coffee substitutes, which is by Tecino or World Botanicals. And like I said, or water. And then afternoon, you're going to continue to hydrate. And if you are hungry, you could have a smoothie or a snack of your choice. And again, you can have this optional detox tea or your coffee substitute, like Tecino or World Botanicals, or water. so whichever is best for you. And before dinner, you're gonna hydrate with purified water with juice of half a lemon. And then for dinner, you're gonna have the dinner of your choice. And then before bed, you're going to either do the toxic eliminator bath or the foot bath. And here's the reason: the toxic elimination bath, it's the minerals and the Epsom salt. It helps draw out toxins, helps soothe your muscles, and promote circulation, and helps you become really relaxed, therefore improving your sleep. Now, if you don't do the toxic eliminator bath, the other option is a foot bath. Again, it helps soothe your muscles and relaxes you, and actually implements stress reduction. And another technique is the castor oil pack, which we discussed. It basically helps stimulate and detoxes the liver and the gallbladder. And if you experience constipation, then you want to take 2 tablespoons of ground flax or chia seeds with about 3/4 cup of water, or 1 to 1 cup of water, and mix that up. And that helps to stimulate morning elimination to help you go to the bathroom. This is only if you're experiencing constipation. And also, too, you're going to practice some gratitude meditation or other meditation, as short as 2 minutes, just to name all the things that you're grateful for to help you just feel better and be in a more relaxed state of mind, a rest and digest mode, so that you're able to sleep better. And obviously, you're going to continue to journal about your energy levels and any other notes and any other symptoms you're experiencing. Because, like I said, it's very important to journal because you want to see your progress from where you were before to where you are now. So, that's very important to do. And look, all these toxic elimination methods and activities, you're really going to find, I really want you to do at least one of these, because I want you to find the one that's going to work best for you. Everybody's unique, so everybody's going to pick something that actually is going to work for them, and it's going to make them feel better. And like I said, because everybody's unique, they're going to be able to pick a toxic elimination activity that is going to be conducive to their overall health. That's why I'm teaching you how to create a personalized lifestyle moving forward for you. So this cleanse is all about getting the toxins out of your body. It's like car maintenance, to remove all the things causing problems so that it could run better. But managing your blood sugar really does have an incredible impact in your hormones, your weight gain, and metabolism. So, blood sugar negative impact on health, it actually leads to diet. It could lead to, eventually does, if you continue to lead a certain lifestyle, your blood sugar is going to be imbalanced, and that is eventually going to cause diabetes, causes atherosclerosis, weight gain, and then sugar stored in muscle cells and liver. But then if it's maxed out, meaning if there's more than enough blood sugar stored in your muscle cells in the liver, when it's maxed out, it's then stored into fat cells, causing weight gain. So there's only so much sugar that your muscle cells and your liver cells can store before it is stored as fat, causing weight gain. And one of the best ways to balance your blood sugar is to always eat meals that have a little bit of carbs, fat, protein, and fiber. When these things come into play, it really helps your blood sugar stay balanced and keep you satiated or keep you full. And some signs that your blood sugar may be out of balance are if you're craving sweets, especially if you're craving alcohol and breads, and fatigue after you're eating a meal, that food coma when your digestive system is taking up all your energy from your body. And if you're lightheaded after a meal, that again is another sign that your body is taking a lot of energy to digest your food. So those are just some signs of having an imbalanced blood sugar, and you want to be able to control that, and this program will help you do so. So blood sugar balance is very important. Blood sugar imbalance, meaning continual high blood sugar, meaning continual high and then a continual low, high and low. It's like a roller coaster of energy, is a reason for a lot of the leading chronic diseases in America today, from prediabetes, diabetes, cardiovascular disease. Continually elevated blood sugar can lead to, like I said, hardening of the blood vessels, known as atherosclerosis, increasing your risk of heart attack and stroke. Also, continual blood sugar imbalance eventually leads to diabetes. And that's why I'm really stressing the blood sugar control, because it leads to many other chronic issues. If you continue to lead an unhealthy lifestyle, it leads to the chronic disorders that many Americans experience today, and I don't want you to experience that as you get older. So really spend some time this weekend getting organized and set yourself up for success for next week, for the week 2. So print out the meal plan and recipes and shopping list for phase 2 and make your own meal plan and shopping list and go shopping and get your kitchen stocked with the foods you'll be eating, and remove any foods that may have you have kept around that are tempting you, just to make it easier on yourself. So make sure to get rid of those foods that are the red the red light foods, meaning stop, don't eat. So you want to print out the daily protocol, which is document 02 for phase 2. And as I shared last week, I like to print out, some people like to print out 3 copies, one to keep in the bathroom or on their bed so they see it in the morning and at night, one in the kitchen, and one that you could bring to work or keep with you during the day. And also too, like I said, if you don't like printing it, you could always keep it stored on your smartphone and access it electronically through your smartphone. And remember, I'm here to support you every day. Our private Facebook group is a place to reach out for support. So if you have questions or you're struggling with something, let me know in the private Facebook group, and I'll be in there uh, a lot to make sure I'm scanning all the new posts and questions and everything. So I make sure to understand what you're going through and make sure to answer your questions so that you could continue to move forward and succeed. And also, too, this is a reminder that the private Facebook group is also a place to celebrate how you're doing and how you're feeling with each other. So feel free to post your successes if you want, pictures and photos of recipes you made, or whatever positive thing that's going on with the Vitality Cleanse program. So we're here to support you. I'm here to support you. And remember, you're going to watch the third video. Currently, you're watching the second video, but remember, you're going to watch the third and final video at least 1 to 2 days before you start week 3, so you know what to do during week 3. So this is basically, I believe, the one more to do. So I hope you have an amazing week. Well, you are going to have an amazing week, and I'm here to really support you. So make sure to ask your questions and participate in the private Facebook group so that I can make sure that you stay on track, because I really do want you to succeed in these 3 weeks so that you learn how to personalize a lifestyle that is conducive to long-term health. And this is something that I really want to stress. So common food sensitivity symptoms. So some people are sensitive to foods and they're not aware of it, and they kind of will just say to themselves, "You know what? It's because I'm getting older. This is one of the reasons why I'm having these symptoms." No, it's not. That's not the case. It's because you're unaware of foods that you're sensitive to. And common food sensitivity symptoms are headaches. And I want you to be aware of this so that you're very mindful. And I want to equip you with this knowledge. So common food sensitivity symptoms are the following: headaches, fatigue, diarrhea, constipation, bloating, rashes, nausea, abdominal pain, runny nose, acid reflux, joint pain, mood issues like irritability, depression, anxiety, insomnia, hives, stomach cramps, excessive gas. And excessive gas is considered more than 20 ish farts. I mean, I know it's a funny word, but I'm just trying to be specific. And feeling under the weather and having stomach aches. Those are just some of the common food sensitivities, so um, to be aware of. And also, many of us set aside time to clean our homes, our yards, and our automobiles, yet the body is often forgotten. This is really a wonderful opportunity to support your body so it may function at its full potential at optimal levels. I see many clients who suffer from allergies, stress, fatigue, headaches, hormonal imbalances, digestive issues, weak immune systems, and skin problems. These are your body's cries for help. It is asking for a time to rest, rejuvenate, be deeply nurtured and tuned up. During this program, you'll need to put a little extra time and attention into breaking from your regular routine, but your reward will be feeling like you have a new lease on life. So I really do wish you happy cleansing, and I just wanted to give you these additional words of wisdom and education so that you're continually motivated during week 2 or phase 2 of the cleanse. Again, thank you for your time. Brandon Drake, Functional Nutrition Coach and Therapeutic Chef at heartfulfoods.com. And if you have any questions, please post to the private Facebook group. You guys have a great second week. Goodbye.